At the center of Nigeria's political recalibration. Let's continue the conversation. So, your new alignment with Rabiu Kwankwaso has raised eyebrows, given your emphasis on transparency and governance reform. What common ground beyond electoral strength binds you together?
Let me tell you, let me even go back to your last question where you asked, what qualifies me to be the president of Nigeria?
That one, I'm going to come back to it
Okay.
because on this issue.
No, because I want to bring it to what you asked me about.
Okay.
Me and Kwankwaso.
All
Okay.
right. So we can start from there. And then while you're coming up with the answer, I was watching during our research for this, one of my staff brought up a video of Rabiu Kwankwaso where he was at Chatham House and he was saying that he's more qualified, so he cannot be a vice president. He's more qualified than you. He has a doctorate degree, he's an engineer, and things like that. But we'll talk about that one. But you continue on the trajectory that you'd started.
Well, let me tell you what commonalities I have with Kwankwaso. One is not just about our having organic followership, not about our popularity, but he invested in critical area of development, education. Development is not measured by tall buildings or by flyovers. They're measured in three things. Health, which is your life expectancy, which Nigeria today is 54, the lowest in the world. Education, our literacy rate is below 60%. When all our other comparable nations, Indonesia, Bangladesh, Philippines, all of them, Egypt, are all above 80. So you could see, these are measures of development. Pulling people out of poverty, you're still home to the highest number of people living in poverty in the world. So he tackled a critical area, education, and had maintained on the need to pull the poor people out of poverty. I believe that two of us will serve the country well.
So would you say it was political expediency when Dr. or Engineer Kwankwaso went to Chatham House and said that he is more qualified than the person that some people were asking that he
Well,
should
you know, qualification is just a description of it. It's a perspective. It depends on where you're coming from. He said he's more qualified because he has a PhD, which is not bad. He has a PhD, and I don't have a PhD. But you know, today in the country, I would say yes, some experience is more. You know, he's been exposed, minister, in this, in this. There's no doubt about that. So I don't think his claim was wrong. But for what Nigeria needs today, Nigeria needs a wealth creator. It needs a wealth manager. I have built a business from scratch to a reputable business locally and internationally.
So when some
created
people,
wealth,
when some
I've
people
been
look at
nobody today in this context, including the president, can claim to have passed through my experience.
So
That's what Nigeria has never had before.
Yeah. Okay, so so I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to interject because I am thinking that how do you respond to those who continue to go on social media and say Peter Obi is just a man who's involved in buying and selling, when they say it's just a trader? How do you respond to them?
Trading is one of the most difficult jobs you can do in the world. If it was easy, everybody would be trading and making money. I can tell you that, Kade. In terms of education, for example, Kade, I've been to the best schools in the world. I've done programs, and I mean programs that took months, from London School of Economics to Oxford to Cambridge. These three I call them. I'm not just, I'm alumnus of all the three. I've been to Harvard, Columbia, Kellogg, INSEAD, IMD in Switzerland. I can go on and on. So, in terms of education, kindly, I've passed through schools. But education is not the same thing as creating and doing it. You know, in America, they have more clinical professors than academic professors. I'm clinical in what I'm saying, and Kaidan approves it. What Nigeria needs today is somebody that will create wealth, not somebody who shares wealth. What Nigeria needs today is somebody who can manage their resources more efficiently and save for the future. The country with the highest in terms of savings, or you can call investment today, is Norway. What did Norway do? They were saving the same money from oil. Nigeria is the only country in the world that I know. I've been producing oil for years without saving anything from that oil. Everything is just shared like a motor park. They just bring it every month and share, and everybody's running around.
Okay.
I'm kind of, to prove what I'm saying, go to the businesses I'm involved. It's not only buying and selling. I'm involved in financial institutions. I was involved in manufacturing. I was involved in distribution. I'm not just buying, I was involved in distribution. Go and check in all of them. All of them have been run successfully. And when I transited to politics, where I govern the state, you can go there and see what I'm preaching. I changed when I came to Anambra State. No single school of nursing, school of midwifery was accredited. When I left, over 10 were. When I came to Anambra State, there's no single teaching hospital. Today, there's 3. When I can go on and on. In terms of education, it's there for everybody to see.